personally loved Gunther versus Randy Orton, and yet people are complaining about it. And so I was making it my mission to defend Gunther on Twitter. And it was because so many people were making a fuss over the ending. And I'm like, okay, I get not liking a submission ending, like a knockout ending. What,
Yeah.
just like you were frustrated when I was saying, oh, it should end in a DQ. And you're like, no, that's so boring.
No, yeah. Everyone has opinions and things.
To an extent, I get people being upset about that, I guess. But it just, to me, it draws so much attention to people who don't pay attention to the stories that are being told, because it was so clear why Gunther decided to end the match with a sleeper hold. It's like, okay, let's look back to why this match was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because when Gunther pinned Randy at the King of the Ring show, his shoulders were up, which made it a controversial ending. And then people were like, okay, well, Gunther's not really the King of the Ring, and now he's the champion. That's not right, blah, blah, blah. What's the best way to make sure that no one can say it was a controversial ending? By knocking that dude out, putting him to sleep. Nobody could say
No
anything
questions.
about Randy shoulders being up or the referee being compromised or this or this or that. No, dude fell asleep. So
Mm-hmm.
that to me was so odd. I'm like, just say you don't like Gunther and you're
That's really what it is,
lost.
Sarah. It really is
That's
what
what it is.
that's
Like,
what it is. That like I understand. I can get behind like, all right, if I don't like somebody, but that is the most cut and dry way to end that match, and it is the right decision.
yes.
He didn't tap. All right, pinfall can still be a little iffy because it's a pinfall. It's the referee,
Mhm.
but to solidify that, no, Gunther is the guy. Gunther is the King General and your world champion on Raw. Like, that's the way to do it. And then the aftermath of the match, where the sign of respect, like, that is what I was referring to when I said that the pay-per-view did a job.
Mhm.
Job was to build Gunther up as a legitimate champion that you put in the same conversation as Cody, where it's like, there's no way that dude is losing in the next few weeks or his next title defense. And for Randy to show the sign of respect, pass, like, that is what you want to see happen to your world champion on his first title defense. It
Well,
was a very good job.
and let's think about how many times in Randy's career has he passed out in a match.
Few,
So
few.
that's another thing for all of the people who just want to say that Gunther's overrated, he's boring, he sucks, he's this or that. If Randy felt that way, I don't think Randy would have agreed to pass out in a title match against him. You know what I
No,
mean?
he
Like,
wouldn't have. He would not.